Hi, I'm Will Williamson of the JDR Group. Welcome to another edition of How to Get Better Results from Your Website. Today we're going to be talking about why get a website in the first place. If you're a business owner and you haven't yet really tapped into the power of the internet, then what I'm going to do today is to give you some ideas that you can implement to help you get great results online. The internet has been helping small businesses to promote themselves for the last 15 years. Now, in the last 5 or 10 years, things have changed very quickly. Online spending in the UK has now reached over £100 billion a year. Things that small businesses used to use to find products and services, like for example directories like the Yellow Pages, are hardly being used now, as Google is the first place most people go when they want any product or any service. And not only on their computers, but now we've got internet phones, we've got people using their mobiles. So as this grows and grows and grows, then the power of a good website and a good online presence becomes more and more important, but we still find that so many small businesses are just not taking advantage, and there's a number of reasons why that is. It can be a lack of time, it can be a lack of understanding, it can be being let down by or not finding the right company to work with. There are lots of different reasons. Now, if you're running a business and you don't yet have a website, or you don't yet have an effective website, let me give you some of the reasons why you should be doing that. The first one, and this is the obvious one, is that it will help you sell. An online business website is a great selling tool. As I said, over £100 billion was spent in the UK in 2010. There was more money spent on e-commerce websites than there was in the entire restaurant and hotel business. In fact, the e-commerce and the online industry is worth almost as much to the UK's GDP now as the financial sector. Now, while high street sales are dying, online sales are growing. So if you're running a shop and you're selling products, then the chances are over the next 5 years and over the next 10 years, times are going to get tough. If you invest now in getting a website where you can sell products, then that is going to grow, and it can, at very least, counteract the fact that sales are going to be declining through the high street. The other advantages of an online sales business is that it's 24/7, it never closes. It's not like a shop that people actually have to physically come to, you have to employ staff, and that means that the cost is much lower. You don't have to pay business rates. You don't have to have a premises. Many people run online shops from their homes. You don't have to have lighting and heating and all the other bills that you have to pay. The cost of running a shop now, it mounts up and up and up and up and up, whereas setting an online business is totally different. The other thing is that you're not fixed to any one location. We've got clients that run internet businesses from Spain and from anywhere around the world. So it's a great tool. If you're not selling your products, if you've got products to sell and you're not selling them online yet, now is the time to get started with that. Now, many businesses I talk to don't have a physical product that they can actually sell. But a good website is probably the most cost-effective way that you can advertise and promote your website. It's your business, rather. Certainly, being online, that is where the majority of your customers are going to go when they're looking for your product and service. Now, there are some people that would argue that, and every industry is different, but the internet is where the majority of your customers will go when they're looking for your product or service. And that's the majority now, but as times go on over the next 5 to 10 years, as internet use becomes faster, more mobile, more widely available, that's just going to grow and grow and grow. The beauty of a good website is that the investment is one-off to get it set up. Once it's there, the costs of running a website are minimal. Compare that to the Yellow Pages where you're investing £2, £3, £4, £10,000 every year, or local advertising, newspaper adverts, magazine adverts. It's so much more cost effective and it's so much more powerful. The third way, I come across lots and lots of small businesses that will say to me, Will, I don't need any more business. I've got all the business I can cope with, or I don't want to grow my business. If I started taking on more business, I'd let down the customers I already have. But many of those people have set up websites, and the reason is credibility. Nowadays, most of your customers will expect you to have a website. In fact, I'm guessing most of your customers, or many of your customers at least, will have asked you if you have a website. It's a great place to, when people look you up and they want to find your contact details, they go to your website and they can see your experience, your accreditation, the full range of your services. You'd be amazed at how many companies I talk to, and they'll have a customer that will say, you know what, Bob, Dave, I never realised you did this. And they've been a customer for 10 years. A good website shows the full range of your services. Now, the fourth thing is it's a great way of sharing information. We have a client who gets all their work through tendering. They have to tender to local councils for construction work. And their use of the website is that the clients need certain documents from them and they need certain information from them. They post it on their website so the clients can get it instantly and online in a highly professional way. Because the websites that we develop for people are ones that are easy for our clients to edit and change and update, it means people can do news, they can do special offers, they can update events that they're going to be at. They can put time-sensitive material on their website. They can recruit for vacancies when they have a vacancy. It's like an online notice board that you can use for your customers. And the final reason, there's all kinds of ways that you can interact with your clients. For example, we have a client who has turned their website into a way of their clients booking appointments with him. So rather than having people just turn up when they need to turn up, he set up an online booking system on his website. We have other clients that share galleries, that sell advertising space on their websites because they get that many visitors. There are all kinds of ways that you can develop your website in a creative way to move your business forward. Now, I hope that from this you've got a little bit of inspiration and a couple of ideas about how you can use a good website to move your business forward. So keep tuned, because there's going to be a lot more information coming about, once you've got your website, how you can actually get it to work for you. I'm Will Williamson, and I'll see you soon.